Today I've got my Lego City update for May 2025, which we've got a few small changes to the Lego City for this month, mainly with plans currently in progress for the downtown, as well as a small addition to the city as well, as I've had some downtime for getting a little vehicle project built, one that I've wanted to add to the city since last year, but only picked up the set recently. So I sat down and built that. So really happy to have that in the city, even though it is only a $10 set. But overall, things that I have gotten done isn't too much, mainly just because work past couple of weeks has just been busy between both jobs. So it's just been very hard to find time to just get down here and just actually work on projects, which is also the main reason I didn't even get done with one of the big projects I wanted to do, which I've got the parts, but I didn't even think of trying to attempt the project yet. And it's not even that hard of a project. It's just a lot of reaching, given where the thing needs to be done, which is actually between my bugle and my sanctum, because I want to have Spider-Man webbing between the sanctum and the bugle. And then given that that large Galactus and Fantastic Four set that's coming out, I think this summer, I think that'll be a nice thing for the front, like right down the middle of the street here, for to kind of just center this whole area, given that it's got the sanctum on the one side and the bugle on the other. So I think that'll be a nice setup. And so I'm thinking of doing that, but we'll see if I actually add that set in, given that I have a few other smaller sets that I still need to build. They aren't city editions, but they are additions to the collection overall. But I did do a few other additions to the, or not additions, but a few changes to the city this month, but they aren't finalized at the moment. But one of the big ones actually pertains to the middle downtown cluster here, which I actually rotated the entire block 180 degrees and then put the diner and the half base plate with the toy store back into this block here. Still got to figure out which corner building is going to go up against the corner garage and the diner. Not a big fan of doing the Tudor corner against the diner, but I do like it against the corner garage on this side. So that's a maybe. I do really wish I had the brick paint, because that would be the preferred one to go here. But I don't have that. That's kind of one of my goal sets for 2025 is the brick bank. So that's probably one of them I'll be after probably the rest of the year. But for now, it's probably just going to be the Grand Emporium going right here, which I've got it separated at the moment. Mainly because moving it is an absolute pain, because the only thing holding it in place is the weight of the building itself, so moving it is kind of a disaster. I've nearly dropped the thing a few times. But I'm thinking Grand Emporium on this corner, and then the police station half base plate corner is not going there. I'm actually thinking of doing the 1.5 setup for the Parisian here, and then possibly the bank right here. And then for now, we're gonna keep this setup like this, even though I'm not a big fan of the museum being up against Assembly Square. I am tempted to put the museum front and center on this block here. If you guys saw my latest haul video, you'd probably know why. But I'm thinking of doing that. And then the Tudor corner is actually going to also get shifted. And that might be the end bit for the back row here, which is 5 full-sized modular buildings, excluding the corners. So we've already got 3 with the museum and Assembly Square. Then you add in the police station, so that gives me space for the Avengers Tower if I wanted to put that there. And then the Jazz Club, I'm going to be putting that next to the hotel. But I'm thinking of putting the Avengers Tower next to the detective's office, just so it's kind of front and center there. So it's like I've got kind of a lot of my favorites front and center. Granted, the corner garage is not a favorite for me. It's actually one of my least favorite modulars. But the museum is going to get relocated at some point. And for the other side of the city as well, I did finalize that I'm not going to be doing a 2 base plate corner and then a 1.5 and then another corner. I'm actually just going to be doing 3 full-sized modular buildings for the full building loop. So the pet shop will probably be getting paired with Assembly Square if it is on this back row here. So it'll probably be moving Assembly Square down, but we'll have to wait and see on that. As I still need a half base plate for this block on both ends. So that's all kind of just a bit of a game at the moment with just moving the buildings right now. And then I also added in the little city steamroller set, which video on that is already out. And I'm hoping to get a few more sets built here soon so that I can get a few more videos out for June. Or not, oh yeah, June. And then I'm actually thinking of bringing back a little series that was quite popular on my channel from years ago that I kind of stopped. And that was my Scooby-Doo collection videos. And the reason I quit those was mainly because they were only releasing one new thing every year. And given that I've added more things to the collection since the last showcase, I figured I might as well do a few more updated videos this time around. So that's a possibility for over the summer. So that's a little bit of a channel update as well as this month's city update for you guys. So you guys can tell me your thoughts on this video in the comment section below, and just like and subscribe for more because I will do more in the future.